Welcome into semifinal Telesnot recap. Only 4 teams are left standing. Let's dive right in to meet the finalists. Both winners don't want to wait for the quarterfinals to conclude and decided to play right away. And now we're looking back at an electrifying match between the Albions and the Severside squad. The Albions stormed onto the field with their trademark blitz strategy, catching the Rats off guard. But the Ratagrey retaliated fiercely, tearing through the Albion lines and causing chaos. And who could forget Izglich's moment of frustration? Instead of support for his team, he decided to make angry roar? Nonetheless, the Rats managed to secure possession of the ball, keeping in mind the lessons learned from their previous encounter with the Albioneers. And then the biggest surprise took part. Damien the Rat Ogre brutally hit the White Knight Alianura. That was a big shock for everyone on the stadium. A quick reanimation saved Alea after a brutal hit, but alas, a serious head injury forced him out of the game, leaving the Albions at a great disadvantage. The loss of their White Knight stung, but the Wanderers refused to yield. However, the Severside squad, fueled by newfound strength, broke through the defense held by the formidable Ratagreys. It was a sight to behold as the Rats pushed forward, determined to secure their lead. As the second half kicked off, a fierce blizzard descended upon the field, adding another layer of drama to an already intense matchup. The Knights launched a relentless assault, forcing the Rats to call upon their hired wizard. With a powerful spell, the fireball struck the pitch. It directly hit the Albion cage, leaving only the shocked ball carrier, who was now standing alone, while his colleagues were knocked down and burning. That wizard is very talented and dead. Amidst the chaos, the ball changed hands multiple times, eventually landing in the grasp of Artur Raziel. But the Rats quickly swarmed him, forcing him to pass the ball to Maggie Riss, who made a daring escape amidst the flurry of action. The resilience of the Rat Armors was commendable, but even they began to falter in the harsh winter conditions. Seizing the opportunity, the Severside squad pushed the ball carrier into the crowd, much to the delight of their supporters, who eagerly tossed the ball back onto the field on Albion Wanderers' side. With the Albions' defense on the back foot and time running out, the match bore a striking resemblance to their quarterfinal clash with the Real Riders. And in a final desperate move, Daniel Silpal risked it all with a daring dodge, managing to evade his opponents. But surrounded by Ratagreys, his fate was sealed. And with that, the Severside squad secured yet another surprising victory, sending shockwaves through the league as well as cause a great number of bankruptcies among dwarf bookmakers. Now, all eyes turn to Joseph Moranion and his resilient Rats as they eagerly await their next opponent in the finals. Buckle up! Because we're about to dive into the most epic Blood Bowl match you've ever seen. Picture this. A scorching sun beating down on the field as the students of the Nuln Artillery Academy face off the Amazon team, Legends of Arizona. The game kicked off with the students taking the field, their performance initially lackluster. However, the momentum shifted dramatically when Thomas Kuniak hurled his bomb towards the Amazon, only for her to intercept and send it hurtling back. It was a hair-raising moment, with the Nuln squad narrowly avoiding catastrophe. But the Nuln players, surprisingly focused, pressed on. Their tank crew mowed down Marta, one of the stars of Legends of Arizona, while another engineer sidelined a linewoman. Despite these setbacks, the Amazons maintained relentless pressure on BC. The Nuln squad seemed to anticipate the turn of events, swiftly passing to the open Nathan Sega, who embarked on a daring run with the ball. The Amazons attempted to halt his progress, but one by one, they fell victim to the relentless onslaught of the Nuln tank. The students, somewhat fortunate, managed to cool down their tank before the start of the second half, preventing it from overheating in the blistering heat. Despite sustaining losses, Legends of Arizona managed to field a full team, thanks largely to the heroic efforts of their medical staff. A round of applause for them. As the weather slightly improved, the Amazons pressed forward, using their charm to distract the students and delivering solid blows to the overly inquisitive ones. Meanwhile, the tank crew raced after one of the line women, leaving their defensive comrades far behind. But But wait, there's more! Just when you think it couldn't get any crazier, a mighty explosion rocks the field. The tank crew takes aim and fires right into the heart of the Amazon formation, causing pandemonium. When the dust settles, who's left standing? None other than Anielka, clutching the ball like it's the last chocolate in the box. And with a dramatic step backward, she scores a point for Legends of Arizona, sending us into overtime. Those Amazons knew they were in deep trouble. Penalty shootout against the students from the Newell Artillery Academy. Oh, the horror! The Amazons tried every trick left in their disposal. The Nolners barely won that, probably mostly because of Amazon desperate tries to distract them, but Eventus failed. Remember, the registration for the next season will soon be closed, so don't wait and sign up now. Also, on the 5th of May, around 20 o'clock, the grand finale will take place. Severside Squad versus Nolan Academy students. Let's celebrate it together. And that's all for today. Stay tuned for more. Bye!